stop and think. Should I try something new? How many times have you found yourself wondering, can I still change, or even am I too old for this? These thoughts are common and, at some point, even normal. But what if everything you know about the limits of age is nothing more than a mental barrier? In today's video, we will explore how you can reinvent yourself, even after 40, 50, or even 70 years old. We will talk about those small and big changes that often lie hidden in our deepest desires. You will discover that age is not the factor that defines your opportunities, and that time is never an obstacle for those willing to learn, face challenges, and rediscover what truly matters. Get ready to hear stories of people who, like you, had doubts and fears, but decided to give new hobbies, physical activities, and even new projects a chance. And perhaps, upon hearing these examples, you will feel the urge to do the same, realizing that the limitations we have are often self-imposed. So, shall we explore this universe of possibilities together? Let's start by demystifying one of the most common beliefs, the idea that as we age, our opportunities diminish, and it is too late to seek new challenges. This thinking is so common that many people accept it without questioning, as if it were an absolute truth. But do we really need to limit ourselves to it? Society often teaches us to associate age with the end of the discovery and accomplishment phase. It's easy to understand why this idea persists, as it is natural to face some physical limitations and changes. However, research shows that our brain and body's ability to learn, adapt, and overcome barriers continues throughout life. Science reinforces that at any age, our brains remain capable of developing new connections, and our bodies can adapt to new challenges. This phase of life can be the perfect opportunity for you to explore and reclaim interests that, for some reason, have been put aside. By replacing the belief that the time has passed with the possibility of there's always time, you expand the horizon of what can be achieved. And in this process, something transformative happens. You become more receptive to new experiences and start to see age not as an obstacle, but as a phase of continuous growth. This is the first step, understanding that the limits we associate with age are often societal constraints, not reality. And now, with this renewed mindset, how about we look at some examples of people who broke these barriers and reinvented themselves? To understand the true power of reinvention, there's nothing better than seeing real-life examples of people who overcame their fears and proved that age is just a number. These examples will show that regardless of the challenge, it is possible to start something new at any stage of life. Let's meet 3 inspiring stories. Story 1, Rediscovering a Forgotten Hobby. Maria, at 52, always had a long-held desire to learn to paint, but with work, family, and commitments, that dream was forgotten for decades. When she finally retired, she started to feel a void. That's when she decided to enroll in a painting class. At first, Maria was apprehensive would she be able to do it. But with patience and practice, she found in painting a form of expression that brought her peace and joy. Today, Maria exhibits her works at small local fairs and even sells some pieces online. Rediscovering painting became for her an experience of connecting with herself, something she never expected to find in a phase of life considered by many as the end of opportunities. Story 2, Physical Overcoming and Redefining Limits. Joao always had a sedentary life, and after turning 60, he started feeling the effects of that on his health. His doctor recommended that he take up a physical activity to strengthen his body and improve his energy levels. That's when Joao decided to give running a chance. At first, it was a struggle. He got tired quickly and doubted his abilities. But gradually, physical exercise transformed not only Joao's body but also his mind. A year later, he completed his first 5-kilometer race, something he never thought possible. Today, Joao participates in marathons and challenges his own limits, proving that age doesn't have to be a barrier when there is willingness and dedication. Story 3, The Pursuit of an Old Dream. Clara, at 47, had always worked as a teacher but harbored a dream of opening a small cafe in her town. However, family responsibilities and financial insecurity prevented her from realizing this dream. When she reached retirement age, she decided it was time to finally try. Clara took courses, researched the market, and saved enough to open her business. Today, her cafe is a gathering spot for people of all ages, and she feels fulfilled because she is finally doing something she is passionate about. Opening her business was a personal victory and proof that old dreams do not have an expiration date. These stories demonstrate how age is merely a detail in the face of the desire for change and fulfillment. Each of these individuals faced barriers and uncertainties, but ultimately found a new passion and renewed purpose. Just like them, you can also transform something in your life, whether by rediscovering a hobby, tackling a physical challenge, or pursuing that project you have always dreamed of. These examples inspire us to remember that life can be reinvented at any moment and that you can also be the protagonist of your own story of overcoming. In the next chapter, we will delve deeper into the benefits that these new experiences can bring to physical, mental, and emotional health. After all, what do you stand to gain by allowing yourself to explore something new? Reinvention is not just about engaging in new activities, it is a true transformation in how we perceive life and, above all, how we feel about ourselves. The benefits of trying new hobbies or facing new challenges are profound and impactful and can make a significant difference in quality of life. Mental health. Firstly, by getting involved in new activities, we are also stimulating our mental health. Learning something new challenges the brain and can help keep the mind active, reducing the risk of diseases such as dementia. Moreover, the simple act of dedicating ourselves to something that makes us happy releases endorphins, the well-known feel-good chemicals. This helps combat symptoms of anxiety and depression, promoting a more positive emotional state. Physical health. When we talk about physical activity, the benefits are equally significant. Exercise, even light, helps strengthen the heart, improve circulation, and increase stamina. Regular physical activity is essential for maintaining mobility and flexibility, which becomes increasingly important as we age. Just moving around can do wonders for physical health, improving self-esteem and body perception. Social connections. Last but not least, new experiences often connect us with other people. Whether in a painting class, a running group, or the opening of a new business, you end up engaging with others who share similar interests. These connections can foster new friendships, a sense of community, and often a fundamental emotional support. Social interactions are vital for emotional health and can help create a sense of belonging and purpose. Thus, by viewing reinvention as an opportunity, you are not only enriching your life but also enhancing your mental, physical, and emotional health. These benefits show us that change is not only possible but desirable. And now, let's talk about how to overcome the fears and insecurities that often prevent us from taking that step. One of the main obstacles we face when trying to reinvent ourselves is fear. The fear of the unknown, of failure, and even of judgment from others can be paralyzing. However, acknowledging these fears is the first step to overcoming them. We all feel insecure at times, but how can we transform that feeling into a drive for change? Start small. An effective method is to start with small steps. If you've always wanted to learn to play an instrument, for example, you don't need to commit to performing in public right away. Start with a simple lesson or even with online videos. Small victories help build confidence and show that you are capable of facing new challenges. Set realistic goals. Setting clear and realistic goals is also essential. Instead of thinking about a large goal, break it down into smaller steps. If your dream is to run a marathon, start with short walks, gradually increasing the distance. This not only makes the journey more manageable but also provides a sense of achievement at each step you complete. Seek support. Another powerful strategy is to seek support from friends or family. Sharing your intentions with those close to you can create a sense of accountability and encourage progress. Furthermore, you may find people with similar interests who can become your allies on this journey. Support networks are essential for encouragement and motivation, especially in moments of doubt. Finally, remember that making mistakes is part of the learning process. Each attempt is an opportunity for growth. Accepting that you might not succeed immediately releases pressure and opens space for exploration. As you begin to face and overcome these fears, you will be closer to discovering what is truly possible in your life. Now that we've discussed how to overcome the fears and limitations that prevent us from changing, it's time to think about how you can start this journey. Let's see how we can make a call to action, inviting you to take the first step toward reinvention. Now that we've discussed inspiring stories and the benefits of reinventing oneself, it's time for you to take action. What have you dreamed of doing but haven't yet had the courage to try? It's time to turn those desires into reality. We challenge you to choose an activity or project you have always wanted to try. It could be something simple, like signing up for a dance class, or something more challenging, like starting a small business or even a new sport. The key is to take the first step. Share your intentions. Leave a comment about what you decided to do and how you plan to start. By exposing your goals, you not only create a commitment but also inspire others to do the same. Who knows how many incredible stories may arise from this exchange? Remember, you are not alone on this journey. The community is here to support you. Every small action counts, and along the way, you may rediscover passions, meet new people, and, most importantly, feel more alive and fulfilled. Now it's your time to shine. As we wrap up our conversation today, remember, it's never too late to reinvent yourself. Each of us has the power to redefine our limits and discover new paths, regardless of age. The stories we've heard and the benefits we've discussed are proof that true transformation comes from within. So take the first step today. Embrace new experiences and allow yourself to grow. You are stronger and more capable than you think. Thank you for joining us on this journey. We hope you continue to explore new possibilities and join us for more inspiring content. Until next time.